Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Thank you.
Please be seated. Good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you to the East Tennessee State University Academic Excellence Convocation for this year. This is obviously one of those pinnacles both in the university's calendar and in the lives of you students who are being recognized this evening for your accomplishments. We take great pride in recognizing our most distinguished students gathered here tonight and offer each of you our sincere congratulations both for what you have achieved and for what your academic excellence indicates as promise for future accomplishments. In particular, I also want to welcome the visiting parents, spouses, children, other family members, and friends of our honored graduates to this special evening of celebration. I would like to commend each of you for the roles you have played to guide and support the students we are recognizing this evening. To begin this evening of celebration, it is now my pleasure to introduce the president of East Tennessee State University, Dr. Brian Nolan.
Good evening. It's a true pleasure to welcome you here tonight to our Academic Excellence Convocation. Tonight is a night when we celebrate the best of East Tennessee State University. Tonight is a night when we take time to thank the young men and women who have given their time, talents, and abilities to this institution. Each of you are leaders, not only of this institution, but within your field. I congratulate you on your accomplishments to date, and I look forward to your accomplishments in the future. I've had the pleasure to get to know many of you personally. It has been my pleasure to watch you grow, and I look forward to shaking your hand in a couple of weeks as you walk across the stage and receive your degree. I also want to take a moment to thank the family members, the parents, and everyone who has joined us here tonight. It's a standing room crowd. It is a beautiful evening when we celebrate the accomplishments of these men and women. But I also would like to thank you because you've stood along them through each step of this journey, and we thank you for all that you've done, not only for our students, but for our institution. Thank you very much.
Megan Azar came to ETSU in 1999 as Megan McNerney from Florida. She started her career at ETSU as a student athlete in volleyball, a newly selected University Honors Scholar, and with her goals centered on the medical profession. She was very busy, but added even more by becoming involved her freshman year in a theater production here at ETSU. Through this process, Megan found her true passion. She graduated summa cum laude in 2003 with a Bachelor of Science in Theater while earning the Bud Frank Award for Excellence and the Outstanding Student in Theater Award. From Tennessee, Megan traveled to Alabama, where she received her MFA in Acting Pedagogy and the Galloway Award for Distinction in Graduate Acting from the University of Alabama in 2006. Since graduating, she has continued advanced studies with a variety of theater groups, including the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust in England, and she received a Mellon Foundation Career Enhancement Grant. From 2006 to 2010, Megan served as Director of Education with the California Theater Center, and then accepted her current position as an Assistant Professor of Acting and Directing at Furman University. In her professional career, she has more than 50 acting roles and more than 20 directing credits with 15 different theater companies. Currently, Megan lives in Greenville, South Carolina with her husband, Thomas, and her puppy, Benjamin. Her mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the arts in young people. It is with great pleasure that I ask you to welcome this evening our own ETSU alumna and distinguished speaker, Megan McNerney Azar.
I grew up on a small fishing island off the coast of Florida, 1 mile long and 2 miles wide, Matlacha. I can still remember when my parents told me we were moving there. I could barely pronounce it, and now they wanted to move there. I knew I was going to hate it. We were going to be miles away from my favorite playground and ice cream shop. I couldn't walk to my best friend's house anymore, and I was going to live on an island. That is the first time in my life that I remember my expectations being blown completely out of the water. Matlacha became my island, and my island became my favorite place. A place of refuge as I grew up, and a place of lessons learned. Shortly after we moved there, my dad and I were fishing off the pier behind our apartment. Fishing, to most people, a father and son experience, was the time when Dad and I learned the most about each other, when I learned the most about life, through silences and fishing lessons and conversations about the island, the animals, and the water. That late afternoon, once the sun was approaching the horizon line, Dad decided to leave one line out until dusk, the time when the fish bite most, just to see if we could catch anything. We rarely caught anything besides the occasional catfish, but that wasn't necessarily the point. Just in case, we'd leave one out tonight. Well, time passed. We cleaned up our rods and reels, had dinner with Mom. The sun had set, and Dad realized we still had that line out. Not expecting to find anything, we didn't usually catch much. He went out to pull the line in. Then he came back. He needed a flashlight because all the line was out, all of it, pulled taut, unusual for us. He recounted to me later what happened. He went out with that flashlight and tracked the line down the seawall, in and out of other piers and docks, under neighbors' boats, and back again, winding back and forth, in and out, nearly halfway down the bay. And when he finally found the end of that line, a fish was still on the hook, swimming back and forth, exhausted. We had caught something, but this fish was a fighter. And Dad, usually eager to pull a fish off the hook and save it for dinner the next day, couldn't believe how hard this fish had fought. It had wound itself around nearly every pylon and post it could to get that hook out of its mouth. And that's when Dad decided to let it off the hook, help it get its bearings, and let it live to fight another day. He recognized the fight in that animal and found it admirable, worthy of acknowledgement and praise. When Dr. Piles asked me to speak to you tonight, my first thought was, what could I possibly share with a group of graduating college students? It was only 10 years ago that I sat in the very spot that you were sitting, with hopeful eyes, a gigantic ego, a fiery Irish temper, and lofty goals for the future. What could I possibly tell you that hasn't been said before? But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that the past 10 years of struggling to make ends meet, far from that island where I grew up, while sharing my passion for art and the power of imagination, I've learned humility. Not humility in the sense that one must humble oneself in the service of others, rather humility in the sense that doing what I love humbles me. And that is what I want to talk to you about tonight. Do that which humbles you. While a student at East Tennessee State University, I was very fortunate to have an advisor who told me to do what I love, to do what challenged me. I remember her telling me this when I was deciding to give up a major in biology and a pre-med track to study theater. And many might be saying, well, wasn't pre-med challenging enough? But she took that message a step further, and she told me to do the thing that I want to challenge me every day. There is a distinct difference between doing something because it is difficult and you want to prove you can, and doing something because it is difficult and you love solving the puzzle. That is what Dr. Piles and many others since her have given me. The love of an exciting, frustrating, mind-blowing, quizzical puzzle. And every day I am humbled by that puzzle, no matter which one I might be working on that day. But it is the passion for the challenge that keeps me going to work every day and makes me eager to hear the next story or find the next missing piece. And I am amazed every day. At least once a day, I feel like my dad standing on that pier looking down at that fish, in awe of the fight, in awe of the power of theater to tell stories. My students' desires to tell those stories in a way that is impactful and strong and full of passion for the craft that we love. My colleagues, my scene partners, and actors' ability to tell stories in a society where theater doesn't make money, so you shouldn't do it. Why are we living in a society that makes people's dreams feel small? I have a friend and a former student whose sole desire in life is to help others tell their stories. She spent every ounce of her free time her senior year working with me on a project called Homeless Dialogues. She spent 6 months collecting stories from people who are homeless, were homeless, fear homelessness, and help people who are homeless. She found inspiring and beautiful stories for what she thought was going to be a single independent study. It became a script. Then it became a performance. Seemingly insignificant events became powerful stories about fear and hope, victory and defeat, crumbling and rebuilding. Not only did she give their struggles a voice and a sense of release, but she activated a community. She raised money, helped find new volunteers for organizations, and inspired a new conversation. No one's dreams are small if you are willing to act. Risk, fail, risk again. This is currently the motto of the National Theater Institute, but I have it scrawled on the front of one of my acting notebooks from graduate school. It has become a mantra of sorts in my classes now. We are going to fail in life. Whoa, did I just say that out loud? Let me say it again. We are going to fail in life. Doesn't sound very encouraging, but it's a matter of perspective. I find great power in recognizing that not everything I do is going to Broadway. In fact, nothing I've done has been to Broadway. But I count myself as fulfilled. I risk every time I step on stage, every time I direct a show, every time I walk in the classroom, there is risk involved. Risk in looking like a fool, risk in a show being unsuccessful, risk in missing a connection with a student. But if I don't take those risks, I cease being a storyteller, an artist, a teacher. I cease living. So, I have to understand that sometimes I'm going to fail. Life isn't about making an A in a class for you anymore. It is a journey. President Theodore Roosevelt said it better than I ever can. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who, at the best, knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. So take those risks. Take them boldly. Live your life boldly and in pursuit of your next dream or the one that is just out of reach. Recognize when you've been humbled and why you want to continue the next step. Be your own personal measure of success. This world is great because there are multiple voices, and life is worth living because of the many paths in the journey. I count myself lucky because I have surrounded myself with a community of artists and teachers. We share in each other's successes, and we learn from our failures. Just because someone else's candle is burning brightly, it doesn't mean that your candle has gone out. Surround yourself with people who are honest and humble. Surround yourself with people that can push you toward happiness. Surround yourself with those that love what you love. I didn't realize the significance of my dad and that fish until much later in life. As a child, it appeared to me as though my dad had failed. Letting the fish off the line, he came back empty-handed. But looking back, I realized that he hadn't failed. He had allowed himself to be beaten, to be humbled, in order to gain a richer appreciation for the struggle, a richer appreciation for the life cycle of my island of Matlacha. There was more to fishing than the success of catching a fish. I could have never understood that as a kid with her eye on the prize. But now I realize it is the humbling journey of anticipation that makes life worth living. And as you take your next step of your journey, I hope that you too can do that which humbles you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Azar, for sharing your thoughts and your story with us this evening. We're proud to have you as one of our exceptional alumni, and we thank you for how you represent and continue to serve ETSU. I now have the privilege to introduce our distinguished stage party. Beginning on your left, Dr. Ken Kellogg, President of the ETSU chapter of Phi Kappa Phi, Ms. Azar, whom you just met, Dr. Brian Nolan, President of East Tennessee State University, Dr. Wilsey Bishop, Vice President for Health Affairs, Dr. Philip Bagnell, Dean of the Quillen College of Medicine, Dr. Larry Calhoun, Dean of the Gatton College of Pharmacy, Dr. Gordon Anderson, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Thomas Moore, Assistant Dean of the College of Business and Technology, Dr. Don Samples, Associate Dean of the College of Clinical and Rehabilitative Health Sciences, Dr. Angela Lewis, Associate Dean of the Clemmer College of Medicine, Dr. Rebecca Piles, Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Wendy Nearing, Dean of the College of Nursing, Dr. Robert Pack, Associate Dean of the College of Public Health, Dr. Richard Osborne, Dean of the School of Continuing Studies, Dr. Karen Bartosik, Associate Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Dr. Joy Walks, Director of the University and Midway Honors Scholars Programs, Dr. Scott Cotterbay, Director of the Fine and Performing Arts Scholars, Dr. Karen Kornweibel, Director of the Honors and Discipline Programs, Mr. Scott Jeffries, Director of the Roan Scholars Leadership Program, and Dr. Tom Donahue, Associate Registrar of East Tennessee State University. I would now also like to introduce and thank the following individuals for their service this evening. Dr. Keith Green, Professor of Philosophy, who is announcing our honorees and their awards this evening. Dr. Harold Zimmerman, Program Coordinator for the Honors College, who is assisting students on the stage. And Mr. Matthew Brickey at the piano for providing our music this evening and representing one of the many talented students from our Department of Music. At the reception later this evening, you will be entertained by students from the ETSU Great Smoky Mountain Bluegrass Band. Thanks also to all the staff of the Honors College for their assistance in creating and managing this celebration for our graduates and their families. And special thanks to Ms. Donna Williams for her many, many months of work on the event. And finally, I would like to recognize and thank our current students assisting as ushers this evening, including representatives from all the programs in the Honors College, from President's Pride, from Kappa Delta Phi, and from organizations all over the campus. And now let us begin our award presentations. Will students receiving cum laude recognition please stand and come forward? Will Dr. Rebecca Piles, Dean of the Honors College, also come forward to recognize these students? These students are being recognized as bachelor degree students who have maintained a 3.5 to 3.64 grade point average. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have achieved the honor of cum laude and other honors which are being announced.
Allison Aline Morton, Sociology, National Society of Leadership and Success. Jeremiah Scott Barker, Psychology, Phi Kappa Phi, and Glen Springs Holding Scholarship. Anna Marie Bucci, Nursing, Alpha Sigma Lambda, Veterans Post 9/11 GI Bill Scholarship, and the Certificate of Distinction Award. Winona F. Green, Social Work, Phi Alpha. Jennifer Hope Morgan, Social Work, also Phi Alpha. Tiffany Nicole Wheatley, Marketing, Sigma Alpha Lambda, the Agnes Fitt Memorial Scholarship, the Holston Distributing Stuart E. Ward Endowment Scholarship, and the James M. Welch Scholarship. Selena Lynn Rasnicki, Dental Hygiene, Academic Excellence Scholarship, and the Burley Tobacco Scholarship. Tracy Renee Harris, Human Services, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. Spencer David Brenner, Art, Academic Excellence Transfer Scholarship, the Holly Adams Memorial Art Scholarship, and the Student Honor Show Two-Dimensional Design Award. Melissa Sharon Ramey, Public Health, the Maud Stewart Smyrn Memorial Scholarship. Laura Ann Schreiner, Allied Health, the ETSU Centennial Steering Committee, President's Pride, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the Kiwanis Kentucky-Tennessee Foundation Scholarship. Caitlin Elizabeth Lee, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Alpha Lambda Delta. Chelsea D. Morris, Physical Education. Ashley Morgan Pease, Physical Education, Academic Performance Scholarship, Atlantic Sun Conference Scholarship, Atlantic Sun All Academic Team, and the Women's Track Academic MVP. Josephine Sarangan Smith, Nursing. Anna Marie Mayfield, Human Services. Zachary Jacob Britt, Allied Health, Golden Key Honor Society, Academic Competitiveness Grant, L.R. Oates Scholarship, Palmer Bluegrass Outreach Scholarship, Ruskin Gertrude and Sydney Scholarship, and the Sam D. and Jonelle M. Coffey Endowment Scholarship. Jessica Lynn Owens, Marketing and Mass Communications, Gamma Sigma Alpha. Gregory Matthew Ridley, Physical Education, Outstanding Student Teacher Award in the College of Education. Cody Scott Hickman, Computing. Adam Nicholas Thomas, Physical Education. Corey Ann Williamson, Allied Health, Tennessee Baptist Foundation Scholarship. Minnie Victoria Salyer, Allied Health, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Leslie Connor Brown, Nursing, Academic Performance Scholarship. Brian Thomas Myers, Physical Education, ETSU Outstanding Officer Training Scholarship, ETSU Unsung Hero Award. Matthew Kevin Roten, Political Science, Gamma Sigma Alpha, and Sigma Alpha Lambda. Ross Warren Yost, Biochemistry, Sigma Alpha Pi, and an Academic Performance Scholarship. Haley R. Garber, Mathematics, Gamma Sigma Alpha, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the Charles F. Wilkie Mathematics Endowment Scholarship. Kristen Nicole Looney, Nursing, Baccalaureate Education System Trust Scholarship. Brittany Jeray Renner, Nursing, Academic Performance Scholarship. Kayla Pauline Owens, Nursing, Academic Performance Scholarship. Alexis Page Wilson, Nursing. Cody Allen Rourke, Sociology, Pi Gamma Mu. Brandon Paul Meyer, Chemistry, Academic Competitiveness Grant, Karen and Michael Fallgetter Scholarship Endowment. Adam Scott Dinsmore, Accounting, James M. Welch Scholarship. Catherine Louise Fields, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Academic Competitiveness Grant, the Buell and Mildred Brooks Scholarship, and the Trinity United Methodist Church Scholarship. Jacana Aston Fuller, Allied Health. Anne-Marie Hunter Fleming, Allied Health, the Golden Key Honor Society, National Residence Hall Honorary, Sigma Alpha Lambda, a Diversity Scholarship, ETSU Rent Scholarship, President's Pride, and the Student Government Association. Rebecca Ann Lennick, Early Childhood Development. Haley Rebecca Jones, Mathematics, Kappa Mu Epsilon, and the Charles F. Wilkie Mathematics Endowment Scholarship. Joshua Allen Williams, Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau. Amanda Jane Hughes, Dental Hygiene. Kendra Denise Muncie Ramsey, Dental Hygiene, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicole A. Pearson, Dental Hygiene, Alpha Lambda Delta, National Dean's List, and the National Scholars Honor Society. Brittany Amanda Hunley, Dental Hygiene. Bronson Glenn Wade, Sociology, and an Academic Performance Scholarship. Michael Gage Gallardo, Criminal Justice and Criminology, Sigma Alpha Pi. David Vernon Johnson, Physical Education. Kayla Lynn Aggie, Dental Hygiene. Nicolette Lynn Hill, Geology, and the Knoxville Gem and Mineral Society's Ann McInnes Undergraduate Student Award. Amanda J. Bergeron, Computer and Information Science, Academic Competitiveness Grant, and Byron James Rowland, Computing. Jamie Lynn Barnett, Criminal Justice and Criminology, Academic Performance Scholarship, Thomas and Thelma Mitchell Scholarship, and the Underwood Memorial Criminal Justice Scholarship. Catherine Cleo Smith, Communication Studies, Gamma Sigma Alpha. Eric Michael Dyer, Public Health, the Calvin B. Garland Award. Laura Elizabeth Chambers, Mass Communications. Alpha Lambda Delta, the Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Mu Epsilon, and Sigma Alpha Lambda. Lindsay Page Wetzel, Early Childhood Development. Carrie Cafe Miller, Nursing, the Patricia M. Brown Scholarship. Chung Ga Wong, Accounting, National Residence Hall Honorary, and the ETSU International Education Scholarship.
Will all students receiving magna cum laude recognition please stand and come forward? These students are being recognized as bachelor degree students who have maintained a 3.65 to 3.84 grade point average. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have achieved the honor of magna cum laude and other honors which are being announced.
Jacqueline Alexis Whitaker, Digital Media, Sigma Alpha Pi. Connie Elizabeth O'Neill, Digital Media. Jill Elaine Campbell, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, ETSU Students of Distinction Scholarship. Morgan Lane Ellis, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Kappa Delta Pi. Phi Theta Kappa, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the Claudius G. and Catherine Ernest Klimmer Endowment Scholarship. Jessica Dawn Anderson, Nursing, Golden Key Honor Society, Sigma Theta Tau, and the Columbus Phipps Foundation Scholarship. Tiffany D. Morgan, Nursing, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Alpha Lambda Delta, Phi Kappa Phi, and the Richie Sutherland Memorial Scholarship. Amanda Marie Franklin, Nursing, Alpha Sigma Lambda, and Sigma Theta Tau. Holly Melissa Parkinson, Nursing, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and Sigma Theta Tau. Heather Michelle Winkle, Nursing, Sigma Alpha Pi, Academic Performance Scholarship, the Barbara Oakley Memorial Endowment Scholarship, and the Robert C. Byrd Honors Scholarship. Jessica Dawn Yearwood, Nursing, Alpha Lambda Delta, and Sigma Theta Tau. Catherine Marie Cole, Nursing, Alpha Lambda Delta, Sigma Theta Tau, the Airgas Incorporated Scholarship, and Skyline Telephone Scholarship. Lauren Elizabeth Ramsey, Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau. Chelsea Faye Harold, Chemistry and Mathematics, Kappa Mu Epsilon, and the Bill and Alyn Stam Kovac Scholarship. Nina Ann Williams, International Affairs, Phi Kappa Phi, Pi Sigma Alpha, and the MHHS W. Yamaoka Scholarship. Katie Elizabeth Byrd, Nursing, Golden Key Honor Society, Sigma Theta Tau, and an Academic Performance Scholarship. Joshua David Marcus, Computing. Brenda Devine, Interdisciplinary Studies, Continuing Studies, Sigma Alpha Lambda. Kristen Ray Williams, Dental Hygiene. Bethany Anderson Bryant, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education. Jason Alexander Grau, Digital Media. Jay Shelton, Digital Media, Academic Competitiveness Grant, ETSU Students of Distinction Scholarship, MOMS Educational Scholarship Award, and the NN Ball and Roller Incorporated Scholarship. Jennifer Lee Wilson, Nursing, Academic Competitiveness Grant and the Pearl Sue Lady Award. Amanda Denise Harter, Nursing, the Golden Key Honor Society. Jessica Engel, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. Keith A. Hoke, Nursing. Jelana Faith Tuttle, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Kappa Delta Pi. Sherry Lynn Martinez, Interdisciplinary Studies. Derek Robert Whaley, Nursing. Brittany Lee Eggers, Allied Health, Alpha Eta Society, Golden Key Honor Society, Lambda Nu, Phi Kappa Phi, and a Harry O. Fine Athletic Scholarship. Sarah Ashley Calhoun, Allied Health, Lambda Nu. Whitney Denise Mays, Allied Health, Alpha Eta Society, and Lambda Beta. Heather Nicole Brees, Allied Health, ETSU Students of Distinction Scholarship. Natalie Ruth Pickwell, Interior Design, ETSU Athletic Scholarship, Women's Basketball, and the Atlantic Sun Academic All-Conference Team. Chad Tyson Bishop, Criminal Justice and Criminology, Alpha Pi Sigma, Golden Key Honor Society, Scabbard and Blade Honor Society, President's Pride, and an Army ROTC Scholarship. Gabriel Keith Bowling, Social Work, Delta Alpha Pi, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Alpha, and the Bill and Lynn Stam Kovac Scholarship. Brandon Page Martin, Psychology, the Bill and Lynn Stam Kovac Scholarship, Diversity Initiative Freshman Scholarship, John and Elma Stone Scholarship, and the Southwest Virginia Burley Tobacco Scholarship. Sarah Elizabeth Russell, Chemistry, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Golden Key Honor Society, Sigma Alpha Lambda, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the D. G. Nicholson Chemistry Award. Crystal L. Hickman, Early Childhood Development. Melody Dawn Giovanetti, Early Childhood Development, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Delta Pi, Phi Theta Kappa, and Academic Excellence Scholarship. Laurel Louise Maxey, Psychology, International Dean's List Society, Phi Sigma Pi, Psi Chi, Sigma Alpha Lambda, Tau Sigma, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry Gift of Hope Scholarship. Eric Shane Borman, Interdisciplinary Studies and Continuing Studies, the Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Alpha Theta, Pi Sigma Alpha, and the Veterans Upward Bound National Academic Achievement Award. Hannah Rochelle Banks, Physical Education. Colleen Elizabeth Rudd, Allied Health. Whitney Ann Kirk, Allied Health, and Sigma Alpha Pi. Whitney Lachey Bevins, Allied Health, Academic Competitiveness Grant, Academic Performance Scholarship, Sigma Kappa, Foundation Scholarship, and the TSAA Award. Chance Clayton Brown, Physics and Mathematics, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Mu Epsilon. Julia Willingham Hawkins, Sociology, International Dean's List Society, Joy Fox Memorial Scholarship, and the National Science and Mathematics Access to Retain Talent SMART Grant. Lauren Elizabeth Couch, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, and ETSU Academic Officer Training Scholarship. Jamie Alice Nave, Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau. Alexandra Lynn Tracy, Social Work, Phi Alpha. Andrew David Sora, Health Sciences Academic Performance Scholarship. John Littleton Sasser, Sociology, the Sigma Alpha Pi. Alyssa Nicole Bellinger, Accounting and Marketing, Beta Alpha Psi, Beta Gamma Sigma Alpha, and Phi Kappa Phi. Casey Lee Bevel, Early Childhood Development, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Delta Pi, the Claudius G. and Catherine Ernest Klimmer Endowment Scholarship, and the James and Grace Wilson Wade Family Scholarship. Taylor Marshall Kaiser, Health Sciences, Phi Alpha Phi, Academic Performance Scholarship. Hing Zhang, Mass Communications. Ethan Tyler Carver, Economics, Gamma Sigma Alpha, the Forbes Family Scholarship, the Edna Harrison Family Scholarship, the James and Sandra Powell Business Endowment Scholarship, and the Ray and Janie Thorpe Scholarship. Raquel Angela Prieto, Computer and Information Science, Upsilon Pi Epsilon, Clearwater, Florida High School Scholarship, Floyd Kramer Computer Science Scholarship, the Eastman Computer Science Merit Scholarship, ETSU Diversity Scholarship, and the Science and Mathematics Access to Retain Talent Grant. Elizabeth Bryant Williams, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Delta Pi, International Dean's List Society, and the Professor E. and Margaret Johnson Hawkins Memorial Endowment Scholarship. Clinton Daniel Tompkins, Computer and Information Science, Alpha Lambda Delta, and Upsilon Pi Epsilon. Michael Anthony Fernando, Mass Communications. Andrew Jordan Atkins, Physical Education, Academic Excellence Freshman Scholarship. Craig Dougherty Copeland, Management, Academic Performance Scholarship, Grand Lodge of the VA, AF and AM Scholarship, Thomas J. Joyce Scholarship, the Powell Valley Chapter 13 Eastern Star Scholarship, John and Lillian Richmond Scholarship, and the Virginia DECA Foundation Scholarship. Annie Carol Martin, Human Services, ETSU Athletic Scholarship, Women's Softball. Goritza Svalina, Health Sciences. Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, Sigma Alpha Lambda, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the Talent Expansion and Quantitative Biology Research Program. Yi Gan, Mass Communication. John Robert Dillow, Accounting, Appalachian Chapter of Tennessee Society of CPAs Scholarship, ETSU Students of Distinction Scholarship, Fred Cason Endowment Scholarship, the James M. Welch Scholarship, and the Carl W. Sharp Accountancy Excellence Award. Brianna Nicole Morris, Digital Media, Golden Key Honor Society. Jason Lee Street, Speech Communication. Darrell Lynn Russell, Allied Health, Alpha Eta Society, Golden Key Honor Society, Academic Performance Scholarship, and the Veterans Chapter 31 Rehabilitation Scholarship.
Will students receiving summa cum laude recognition please come forward? These students are being recognized as bachelor degree students who have maintained a 3.85 to 4.0 grade point average. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have achieved the honor of summa cum laude and other honors which are being announced.
Rachel Leanne Janes, Human Science Services, Alpha Lambda Delta, Golden Key Honor Society, and Phi Kappa Phi. Ryan Edward Robeson, Computing, Golden Key Honor Society, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and the Charles and Martha Montgomery Scholarship. Ashley Elizabeth Powell, Physical Education, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, and Sigma Alpha Phi. Lester Bruce Red, Art. Amanda Lynn McGill, Dental Hygiene, Academic Performance Scholarship, the Thomas P. Hinman Dental Society Scholarship, the Dental Hygiene Department Outstanding Student Award. Randa Lindsay Dunlap, Early Childhood Development, and the Bill and Lynn Stam Kovac Scholarship. Pashupati Shah, Physics. Jessie Elizabeth Lundy, English, Kappa Delta Pi. Ming Lee, Mass Communications. Xinyan Kai, Mass Communications. Ricky Hobson Carter, Psychology, Alpha Sigma Lambda, Iota Iota Iota, Phi Kappa Phi, and Phi Chi. Linda T. Raines, General Studies. Rhonda Lee Beyer, Social Work. Phi Alpha and Academic Performance Scholarship. Colleen Purdue Cummins, Social Work. National Honor, National Society of Leadership and Success, Phi Alpha and Pi Gamma Mu. Kelly Ann Cox, Interdisciplinary Studies and Education, Phi Kappa Phi. Elizabeth Tracy Blair, Nursing. Sigma Theta Tau, Academic Competitiveness Grant, Academic Performance Scholarship, Blue Ridge Pottery Club Scholarship, the Harmon and Mary Monroe Foundation Scholarship, the Kiwanis Irwin Scholarship, and the Unicoi County High School Reunion Class Scholarship. Deborah Gale Hodge, Nursing, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, and Sigma Theta Tau. Ashley Lynn Gillum, Allied Health, Alpha Eta, Alpha Lambda Delta, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, and Academic Performance Scholarship. Huisong Sun, Biology, College of Arts and Sciences, Certificate of Distinction. Justin Travis Gagel, Biology, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Alpha Lambda Delta, Golden Key Honor Society, National Residence Hall Honorary, Phi Kappa Phi, and a Math and Science Scholars Award. Wesley William Tate, Physical Education.
Would those students selected to receive the faculty awards please stand and come forward? These students have been selected by their faculty as the most outstanding student in their academic major for the year. Some students receiving faculty awards will be recognized later in our program. Will the dean or the dean's designee from the college or school also come forward to greet those faculty award recipients as they are called? I would also ask Dr. Bartosik to come forward to recognize honorees from colleges in the Division of Academic Affairs, and Dr. Bishop to greet honorees from the colleges in the Division of Health Affairs. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have been selected as the outstanding student from each degree program of the university and are to receive the faculty award. They will also be recognized for other honors as announced. As their names are called, will you please recognize them and award them the medallion on behalf of the ETSU faculty?
From the College of Arts and Sciences, the Outstanding Student Award for the Department of Art and Design, Emily Ann Eversgard, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Studio Art, summa cum laude, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, the Hayes Art Scholarship, Jane Dove Cox Art Scholarship, the Society of North American Goldsmiths Scholarship, and the Women's Jewelry Association Scholarship. From the Department of Bluegrass and Old Time and Country Music, Cara Melissa Oliphant, Bachelor of Arts, Bluegrass, Old Time and Country Music, cum laude. From the Department of English, Chelsea Nicole Gilbert, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude, Golda M. Merrill Scholarship, Endowment Scholarship, and the N. Ball and Roller Mitchell Bowman Memorial Scholarship. From the Department of International Affairs, Alicia Faith Carpenter, Bachelor of Arts, International Affairs, summa cum laude, and Phi Sigma Alpha. From the Department of Music, Brianna Page Jennings, Bachelor of Music, summa cum laude, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Lambda, Academic Performance Scholarship, the Kramer Music Scholarship, the Dr. Richard Compton Memorial Scholarship, and the Lamar Alexander Scholarship. From the Department of Social Work, Abigail Chapman Bergen Hart, Bachelor of Social Work, cum laude, Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Alpha, Pi Gamma Mu, and Sigma Alpha Lambda. From the College of Business and Technology, from the Department of Computer and Information Sciences, Joseph Dean McDaniel, Bachelor of Science, Computer and Information Science, magna cum laude, Upsilon Pi Epsilon, Academic Performance Scholarship, and a Ronald McNair Program Scholar. From the Department of Finance, Yilian Lee, Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance and Accounting, summa cum laude, Beta Gamma Sigma, Beta Alpha Pi, the Golden Key Honor Society, and Phi Kappa Phi. From the Department of Marketing, Logan Aaron Tipton, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management and Marketing, magna cum laude, James H. Quillen Scholarship, James M. Welch Scholarship, the Nebraska Book Scholarship, the Roy and Ann Nix Business Endowment Scholarship, Making a Difference Award Summer Medical and Dental Education Program, and the Summer Medical and Dental Education Program Award. From the Department of Military Science, David Thomas Gatso, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice and Criminology, and summa cum laude, Sigma Alpha Lambda, the George C. Marshall Award, Military Orders of the World Wars, National Sojourners Award, and an Army ROTC scholarship. College of Clinical and Rehabilitative Health Sciences. From the Department of Allied Health Sciences, Catherine Elizabeth Chambers, Bachelor of Science, Allied Health, summa cum laude, Alpha Lambda Delta, the Golden Key Honor Society, National Residence Hall, Honorary, Phi Kappa Phi, and an Academic Performance Scholarship. College of Education. From the Department of Curriculum and Instruction, Amy Danielle Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Education and Interdisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude, and the Claudius G. and Catherine Ernest Klemmer Endowment Scholarship. From the Department of Early Childhood Development, Terry L. Griffin, Bachelor of Science, Early Childhood Development, summa cum laude. From the Department of Physical Education, Kelly Alexander Lane, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education, summa cum laude, Alpha Lambda Delta, Academic Performance Scholarship, the Claudius G. and Catherine Ernest Klemmer Endowment Scholarship, the Lloyd T. and Winifred O. Roberts Endowment Scholarship, and the Tennessee Teaching Scholars Program. From the Department of Special Education, Amanda Rena Hartley, Bachelor of Science in Special Education, magna cum laude, Kappa Delta Pi, and Academic Performance Scholarship. From the Department of Sport and Leisure Management, James Peter Stultz, Bachelor of Science in Sports and Leisure Management, cum laude. The School of Continuing Studies and Academic Outreach. Jessica Weltner, Bachelor of General Studies, summa cum laude, and the ETSU Academic Officer Training Scholarship.
Would the graduates of the Roan Scholars Leadership Program please come forward? Would Mr. Scott Jeffries, Director of the Roan Scholars Leadership Program, and Dr. Karen Bartosik of the School of Graduate Studies also come forward to greet these students? President Nolan, the students being presented to you have distinguished themselves by completing the requirements of our Roan Scholars Leadership Program. These students will also be recognized for other honors which are being announced. Would you please recognize these graduates for this honor and for their other accomplishments as announced?
Emily Kate Eisenhower, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, summa cum laude, Alpha Lambda Delta, Gamma Sigma Alpha, Golden Key Honor Society, First Baptist Church Newport Scholarship, ETSU Greek Woman of the Year Award, and Who's Who among American students in American colleges and universities. Craig Woods Mitchum, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Alpha Lambda Delta, ETSU Men's Soccer Team, Atlantic Sun Preview Orientation Leader Organization, and Admissions Ambassadors. Sheanne Grace Murray, Bachelor of Science, Health Sciences, Phi Sigma Pi, President's Pride, Preview and Orientation Leaders Organization, and Student Government Association.
Would all students who are graduating from honors and discipline programs please stand and come forward? Would Dr. Karen Kornweibel, director of these honors programs, and the dean or the dean's designee from the student's college or school also come forward to greet these honors scholars as they are called? President Nolan, these students being presented to you have distinguished themselves by completing the requirements of an honors and discipline program. These students will also be recognized for other honors which are being announced. Will you please recognize these graduates, present their honors medallions, and also present awards for the following: in biology to Chelsea Ross, in mathematics to Jesse Deering, in philosophy to C.R. Gregg, in physics and also in engineering technology to Shichao Wong, in psychology to Cassandra Valeria, in theater and dance to Hunter Klein, in accountancy to Savannah Perkins, and in human services to Samantha Jones.
College of Arts and Sciences, honors in biology. Ikra Ahmad, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Tri Beta, Diversity 3 Scholarship. ETSU, Undergraduate Research, Posters at the State Capitol Presenter, Excellence in Service to Students Award, President's Pride, Student Government Association, Talent Expansion in Quantitative Biology Research Program, and Who's Who Among Students in American Universities and Colleges. Emil Walden Hjorth Montano, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude, ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant, ETSU Honors College Undergraduate Research Summer Fellowship, and a Herman Odell Scholarship. Chelsea Renee Ross, Bachelor of Science in Biology and Mathematics, magna cum laude, Outstanding Student Award, Biological Sciences. Charles Elf Wilkley, Mathematics Endowment Scholarship in the Talent Expansion in Quantitative Biology Research Program. Honors in Chemistry. Brian Anthony Rich, Biology, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, magna cum laude. Honors in English. Jordan Micah Blevins, Bachelor of Business Administration and Management, magna cum laude, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and Diversity 3 Scholarship. Carla Marie Rowland, Bachelor of Arts in English, summa cum laude, and Pi Delta Phi. Jacob L. Vines, Bachelor of Arts in English, magna cum laude, Academic Performance Scholarship, and ETSU International Education Scholarship. Zachary Ross Walden, English and Business Management, cum laude, National Residence Hall honorary, Who's Who Among Students in American Universities and Colleges, and the Ken Bruce Memorial Scholarship. Honors in History. Chantel Ruth Brooks, Bachelor of Arts in History, magna cum laude, Academic Competitiveness Grant, ETSU International Education Scholarship, a SLIMP Foundation Award, and Wise County Education Association. Michael J. Winning, Bachelor of Science, History and Political Science, magna cum laude, and Phi Alpha Theta. Honors in Mathematics and Statistics. Jesse Alley Deering, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Mathematics. Kappa Mu Epsilon, Challenge 2000 Scholarship, the Charles F. Wilkley Mathematics Endowment Scholarship, Boland Undergraduate Research Symposium Organizing Committee, ETSU Undergraduate, Posters at the State Capitol Presenter, and the Faber Neal Endowment Scholarship, and a National Science Foundation Graduate Research Award awardee. William Brian Jameson, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Physics, summa cum laude, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Mu Epsilon, Phi Kappa Phi, the Charles F. Wilkie Mathematics Endowment Scholarship, the Boland Undergraduate Research Symposium Organizing Committee, and the National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship Honorable Mention. Honors in Philosophy. C.R. Gregg, Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, and the Neil Shanks Memorial Scholarship. Maxwell Tyler Hardeby, Bachelor of Science, Philosophy and Psychology, cum laude, and Sigma Alpha Lambda. Department of Mathematics, Erin Marie Middlemas, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Physics, summa cum laude. I've got it. From the Department of Engineering, Technology, and Physics, Shiqiao Wang, Bachelor of Science, Engineering, Technology, and Physics, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award, Engineering Technology, Outstanding Student Award in Physics, the Golden Key Honor Society, Phi Kappa Phi, ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant, and the ETSU Honors College Undergraduate Research Travel Award. Honors in Psychology. Stacy Nicole Laughlin, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude. Catherine Marie Musacchio, Bachelor of Science Psychology, Psi Chi, Sigma Alpha Lambda, ETSU Athletic Scholarship in Women's Soccer, and the Atlantic Sun All-Academic Team. Cassandra Claire Valerio, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, and Bachelor of Arts in Foreign Languages, summa cum laude, Sigma Delta Pi, Psi Chi, Diversity 3 Scholarship, and the Outstanding Student Award in Psychology. Honors in Theater and Dance. Kaylin Charlotta Calloway, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, Alpha Pi Omega, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and the Academic Performance Scholarship. Hunter Alexander Klein, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Communication, Alpha Psi Omega, Psi Kappa Phi, and ETSU Friends of Theater Scholarship. John David Kaywood, Bachelor of Arts in Theater, cum laude. The College of Business and Technology, Honors in Business. Hannah Nyrell Abelson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude, and Beta Alpha Psi. Heath Aaron McConnell, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude, Beta Alpha Psi, Beta Gamma Sigma, and the Golden Key Honor Society. Savannah Ashton Perkins, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Accountancy, Beta Gamma Sigma, Golden Key Honor Society, Jennifer Krieger Accountancy Scholarship, the Carl W. Sharp Accountancy Scholarship, the Simons Business and Tech Scholarship, the Tennessee Society of Certified Public Accountants Scholarship. Honors in Technology. Jocelyn Lee Borgers, Bachelor of Science, Computer and Information Science, magna cum laude, Upsilon Pi Epsilon. Marshall Bradley Couch, Bachelor of Science in Computer and Information Science, summa cum laude, Sigma Alpha Lambda, Upsilon Pi Epsilon, Academic Performance Scholarship, Eastman Computer Science Merit Scholarship, and SAP University Alliance's Student Achievement Recognition Award. Christopher David Eaton, Bachelor of Science in Computer and Information Science, summa cum laude, Eastman Computer Science Merit Scholarship, the GAMS General Assembly Merit Scholarship. Atlanta Jane Gregory, Bachelor of Science in Computer and Information Science, Sigma Alpha Lambda, James H. Quillen Scholarship, and Honors in Discipline. Michael Joseph Schneider, Bachelor of Science, Computer and Information Science, magna cum laude. College of Education, Honors in Exercise Science. Ramey Catherine Kearns, Bachelor of Science in Physical Education, Sigma Alpha Pi, the Cleveland County Schools Foundation Scholarship, the Deutsche Bank Scholarship, and the ETSU Athletics Scholarship Women's Soccer. Honors in Teacher Education. Samantha Casey Jones, Bachelor of Science in Human Services, magna cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Human Services, ETSU College Undergraduate Research Travel Award. Samantha Alexis Monroe, Bachelor of Science in Education and Interdisciplinary Studies, magna cum laude, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Delta Pi, and Sigma Alpha Lambda. College of Nursing and Honors in Nursing. Carly Lynn Hutchins, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, summa cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi, the Barbara Oakley Memorial Endowment Scholarship, and the Bill and Lynn Stam Kovac Scholarship. Brad Edward Moore, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau. Jessica Marie Stamey, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude, Honors College Student Council.
Would all students graduating from the Fine and Performing Arts Honor Scholars Program please stand and come forward? I would ask Dr. Scott Cotterbay, Director of the program, and Dr. Rebecca Piles, Dean of the Honors College, to come forward and greet these students. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have distinguished themselves by completing the requirements of our Fine and Performing Arts Scholars, Honor Scholars Program. These students will also be recognized for other honors which are being announced. Will you please recognize these graduates and award their honors stoles?
William W. Cate, Bachelor of Arts, Theater, cum laude, Alpha Pi Omega, ETSU Undergraduate Research, posters at the State Capitol, presenter, and the Judith Woodruff Award for Excellence in Dance. Chelsea Rebecca Kinzer, Bachelor of Arts and Theater, cum laude, Alpha Psi Omega, the Bud Frank Award for Excellence in Theater, and the Irene Ryan Award for Acting Excellence, the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. Casey Ellen Tiller, Bachelor of Arts in Theater, summa cum laude, Alpha Psi Omega, National Theater Honor Society, Irene Ryan Acting Scholarship, and the Honors College Student Council. Travis Freeman Welch, Bachelor of Arts in Theater. The shock is palpable on your face.
I would now ask all students graduating from the Midway Honors Scholars Program to please come forward. Would Dr. Joy Walks, Director of the program, also come forward to join Dr. Piles to greet these students? President Nolan, the students being presented to you have distinguished themselves by completing the requirements of our Midway Honors Scholars Program. They will also be recognized for other honors which are being announced. Will you please recognize these graduates, present their honors stoles, and also award the medallion for the Faculty Award in the following areas: in sociology, to Heather Covington; in economics, to Robert Reed; and in management, to Denise Yao.
Aaron E. Austin, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude, Honors in Discipline Program in Nursing. Cody Patton Baker, Bachelor of Science in Allied Health, magna cum laude, National Society of Leadership and Success, and the Midway Honors. Anthony Ray Blair, Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies and Continuing Studies, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda, and Phi Kappa Phi. Min Ji Chen, Bachelor of Science in Digital Media, summa cum laude, and Golden Key Honor Society. Heather Kristen Covington, Bachelor of Science in Sociology, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Sociology, Phi Theta Kappa, and ETSU Honors College Undergraduate Research Travel Award. Caroline Elizabeth Crenshaw, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education, summa cum laude, and a Challenge 2000 scholarship. Jeffrey Kent Elkins, Bachelor of Arts in Bluegrass, Old Time and Country Music, magna cum laude, Sigma Tau Delta, the Benny Sims Memorial Scholarship, the Palmer Bluegrass Outreach Scholarship, the Topalian Jazz Scholars Scholarship and the ETSU Honors College Faculty Collaborative Research Grant. Robert Lee Reed, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Economics, National Political Science Honor Society, and the James M. Welch Scholarship. Jessica Jarmil Walker, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude, and a Diversity III Scholarship. Bruce Edward Williams III, Bachelor of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Denise Hamilton Yao, Bachelor of Business Administration, Management, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Management, Beta Gamma Sigma, and the James and Sandra Powell Business Endowment Scholarship.
Would all students who are graduating from the University Honors Scholars Program please stand and come forward. Dr. Walks, Director of the program, and Dr. Piles, Dean of the Honors College, will also greet these students. President Nolan, the students being presented to you have distinguished themselves by completing the requirements of our University Honors Scholars Program. They will also be recognized for other honors which are being announced. Will you please recognize these graduates, present their honors stoles, and also award the medallion for the Faculty Award in the following areas: in digital media, Julia Carenti; in chemistry, Benjamin Hunt; in foreign languages, Perry Loftus; in nursing, Jean Marie Record.
Sarah Elizabeth Brandon, Bachelor of Science in Biology, cum laude, the Ned McWhirter Scholarship. Lindsay Michelle Catlett, Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting, magna cum laude, Beta Alpha Psi, the ETSU Retirees Association Scholarship, and the Stanton Honors Scholars Scholarship. Luke David Champollion, Bachelor of Arts in English and Philosophy, magna cum laude, Honors in Discipline and Philosophy, ETSU International Education Scholarship, Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship, the Ronald E. McNair Scholar, Boland Undergraduate Poster Forum 2011, first place in Humanities, the Student Internship, Rock Art and Archaeology in Mongolian Altai. Jessica Danielle Cooper, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, magna cum laude, Alpha Lambda Delta, Psi Chi, and the ETSU International Education Scholarship. Julia A. Correnti, Bachelor of Science in Digital Media, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Digital Media, the Stanton Honors Scholars Scholarship. James Elliott Denny, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, summa cum laude, the Karen and Michael Falgetter Award, and the Stanton Honors Scholars Program. Lindsay Fox, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, magna cum laude, Honors in Discipline Program in the Department of Mathematics, Kappa Mu Epsilon, Charles Elf Wilkley, Mathematics Endowment Scholarship, ETSU International Education Scholarship, and the Stanton Honors Scholars Scholarship. Tiffany Nicole Hensley, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, magna cum laude, Gamma Sigma Alpha, Golden Key Honor Society, International Dean's List Society, Phi Kappa Phi, Psi Chi, and Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges. Caitlin Dawn Hinshaw, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, summa cum laude, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Golden Key Honors Award, Stanton Honors Scholarship, and the Chemistry Department Outstanding Student Award in 2012 and 13. Benjamin David Hunt, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, magna cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in Chemistry, the William H. Oliver Scholarship, the Thomas Whitehead Award, and the Undergraduate Award for Analytic Chemistry. Isaac Thomas Justice, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, magna cum laude. Shay Krista Keene, Bachelor of Arts and Women's Studies, summa cum laude, the Golden Key Honor Society, the Karen Kajak Memorial Scholarship, the Edna Harrison Family Scholarship, ETSU Honors College Undergraduate Research Summer Fellowship, the Nashville City Civitan Club Scholarship, the PEO Foundation Scholarship, and the Dorman G. Stout Student Leadership Award. Perry Nicole Loftus, Bachelor of Science, Biology, and Bachelor of Arts in Foreign Languages, summa cum laude, Outstanding Student Award in the Foreign Languages, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Alpha Lambda Delta, Sigma Delta Pi, ETSU International Education Scholarship, ETSU Undergraduate Research Posters at the State Capitol Presenter, and ETSU Honors College Undergraduate Research Travel Award. Olivia Colleen Miller, Bachelor of Science in Physics, summa cum laude, Alpha Lambda Delta, Golden Key Honor Society, Kappa Mu Epsilon, and Phi Kappa Phi. Billy Jordan Overton, Bachelor of Science, Computer and Information Science, summa cum laude, Stanton Honors Scholarship, and the ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant. James Dustin Powell, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, magna cum laude, Alpha Epsilon Delta, Sigma Alpha Lambda, and the ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant. Jean Marie Record, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, summa cum laude, Golden Key Honors Society, Phi Kappa Phi, Sigma Theta Tau, the Stanton Honors Scholarship, and the ETSU Undergraduate Research Posters at the State Capitol Presenter, Outstanding Student Award, College of Nursing. Jesse Tyler Shelton, Bachelor of Arts in History, summa cum laude, Phi Alpha Theta, Phi Kappa Phi, the Southern Association of Educational Opportunity Program Personnel President Scholarship, Tennessee Association of Special Programs Scholarship, ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant, Ronald McNair Program Scholar, and Who's Who among American students in American colleges and universities. Mary Jane Underdown, Bachelor of Science and Allied Health, magna cum laude, Alpha Epsilon Delta, and the ETSU Honors College Student Faculty Collaborative Research Grant.
Before we conclude our honors convocation this evening, I would ask that the stage party and all the families and friends in the audience please stand and give our distinguished students a round of applause in recognition of their achievements. You may be seated. To our students assembled here tonight, and on behalf of the faculty and administration of East Tennessee State University, I would like to extend our sincere congratulations for your exemplary academic accomplishments and our thanks for your contributions to the university. Please accept our best wishes as you leave us to represent ETSU in your chosen field. Remember that the medallions and stoles awarded to you this evening represent part of your academic regalia and should be worn in graduation on May 11th and any other graduations in the future. Now I would like to invite all of you to join us for a reception. We are extremely grateful to Harold Dishner, State Farm Financial Services, for generous support of our reception. The reception will be held in the ballroom on the third floor of this building, where music will be provided by the ETSU Great Smoky Mountain Bluegrass Band. Would everyone please rise while the stage party exits the auditorium?